Conversations with Charles Joseph. Welcome to Think Christ Apologetics initiative. Charles, I have a very difficult question for you today. What does true forgiveness look like?
Okay, and it's interesting that you're asking me this as my spouse. True forgiveness, let me just say, looks like Jesus. Because Jesus is the embodiment of forgiveness. And the distinctive of the Christian gospel reaches a crescendo in forgiveness. And even if we are thinking of the Lord's Prayer, there is this one line that we all want to swallow, which is like, forgive us our sins as we forgive those that have sinned against us. Now, if Jesus, who is the embodiment of forgiveness on behalf of the whole of humanity, finds it important to intentionally insert it in the Lord's Prayer, which is a model prayer for his disciples, now that speaks a lot about the need for inculcating forgiveness. We have been receivers of forgiveness, and therefore we should be givers of forgiveness. But let me tell you, and you know very well, and that forgiveness is not easy at all for anybody. Because when we forgive, we need to look past the hurt that somebody has willfully or unintentionally caused us. We need to somehow get past the memories that time and again come up and haunt us. We need to let go, and we need to let God. We need to wait for God's vindication rather of the one that perpetrated the crime, and we need to wait for a long time for that to be seen, to be played out by God sovereignly. And therefore, forgiveness is not an easy thing unless we are filled by the love of God supernaturally. And therefore, we need to meditate on the loving forgiveness of God daily on our lives. We need to recognize the weight and value of what we have been given, and we need to ask God to give us the grace to be able to do it, even if it is incrementally over a long period to someone else that has wronged us. And He will help us, and He will help us.
Thank you, Charles.